Hey, it's Amelia. I had to switch locations for this video because the sun is setting, kind of. So, like, if I even sit even this close, there's just light right where I would normally be. So, this is my cruelty-free update for February. Or maybe March. It's the end of February. I know it's spelled February, but I've always said February, so if that bothers you, I'm sorry. I actually have a huge bag of empties. I'm just putting makeup and beauty in this because I just don't feel like it's that exciting to do 2 empties videos. So I'm going to do empties and then get into what I purchased. I'm going to go through this relatively quickly and just tell you what's cruelty-free and what isn't. And if it's cruelty-free, I'll say if I like it or not. So Dove is not cruelty-free. That's a body wash. A hairspray and hair mousse from Tresemme, which is not a cruelty-free brand. So those are going. From Pacifica, I finished their shampoo and conditioner in the Strong and Long line, Coconut Power. I like these. I've had more than one of these before, and I'm already on my backups, and I just ordered more from ULTA. I have an order from ULTA with other stuff that's coming this Thursday, but that's March 1st, so I'm not including that. I've also finished 2 makeup removers from Pacifica. This is the coconut water. It's a micellar water. I don't know if you're going to be able to see if I hold it. I don't know. And then this is the face wash that cleanses and tones, and this I use in the shower. If you can't see any of the stuff here, anything that's cruelty-free I've probably posted about on my Instagram before already. And if it doesn't show up, everything I will end up rehauling from Pacifica in another video because I either already have backups or I've just purchased it. I finished up the Versace Bright Crystal perfumed body lotion. I got this in a perfume set from them 2 years ago, and I have the one from last year still that's in a different packaging. For some reason, those take me forever to use up. I finished the Aveeno Daily Moisturizing Lotion. This was my favorite for a long time because I could use it on my face and my body. But it's not cruelty-free, so I'm moving on. I finished a Pacifica Ruby Guava perfume. It says micro batch perfume. I don't know what that means. I don't know where to hold it where you'll be able to see what it says. This is just the empty bottle. As for makeup, I finished a Wet n Wild Coverall foundation. I posted about this on my Instagram. I love that, and I have one that I'm using now currently and another backup. At one point I bought 5 of them from the Wet n Wild website, so I'm just going through that set. I finished a Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion, completely cleaned out, or at least it seems like completely to me. I don't know if you'll be able to see. I do have a backup, but I'm irritated that the new packaging has a wand in it now. That's like really stupid to me, but whatever. I finished a Pacifica Color Quench Lip Tint in Coconut Cherry. They still sell these, but the thing fell out once I had already hit plastic and started digging into the product. It fell on the floor too many times, and I was like, that's gross, so I threw that out. They have lip balms now that aren't this, so I'm gonna try those, but I have a backup of that, so I don't really feel the need to go out and buy it. From the Sephora birthday gift from Bite, I finished the Agave Sugar Lip Mask. I didn't love it because you had to add water to make it foam, which also dissolves the sugar. So like you scrub your mouth with it dry first, and then you add water, and it's like no matter how little water I added, it was always too much water. So it was never foamy, it was just sort of like washing it off. I even tried dipping a Q-tip in water and only using the water that the Q-tip soaked up, and like it just didn't work. So, maybe if I had the jar, and like maybe I would know what I'm doing more, but whatever. And then I'm almost done with, well, I'm like halfway through the Agave lip balm, but I already have my favorite lip balm, so I don't see myself going out and buying that. For purchases, with my $10 off birthday coupon, I repurchased this perfume, and this doesn't say micro batch on it. I guess they changed the packaging on the top. This one used to say just Pacifica, and this one says Pacifica perfume, and it has like a thing that the text is on, like a, I don't know. I like the new packaging. I don't know why they're different, but they are. So for my birthday, I did receive another full size of the Versace Bright Crystal perfume. I am very sad that this is not cruelty free because it's the best perfume scent I've come across. Like, it's my scent. I don't know what I'm gonna do without it. Like, I don't have an alternative. My second favorite perfume is a Gucci perfume, which is also not cruelty free, so I'm gonna use it and use it up. But in terms of perfume, I have no clue what to do at this point. The certain dry deodorant that is powder fresh scented gave me an allergic reaction, so I went out and repurchased the, oh, my nails are fucked up. I was gonna fix them before this video, but I didn't. The Morning Fresh scent works fine for me, and it doesn't give me a reaction, so I really like that. I wanted to talk about this because Stephanie just posted her video today as I'm filming this on sunscreens, and she mentioned that the ingredient actinosate, there are reports of not people, but whoever, saying that this can cause, it can get into your endocrine system, and it can cause reproductive issues and hormonal issues. But then the Dermalogical whatever in the US is saying that it doesn't have any harmful effects. So at this moment in time, I don't know if the sunscreen has a harmful ingredient in it or not. But they carry a sunscreen that is SPF 30 that doesn't have that. So I'm going to try that one, and this one has a waterproof property to it, and it's the one where it's 80-minute water resistant formula. For some reason, I think that waterproof element makes it so putting makeup on top doesn't work, because it will essentially make it look like your skin's peeling off as you're applying it. I thought I could make it work with a sponge, but it seems to not help. It, like, I'll end up with like weird patches here on my forehead where it looks like my skin's just peeling off. So I'm going to use this on like my décolleté now and my neck where I don't put makeup, and I'm going to get a different sunscreen. She talked about Drunk Elephant being really good, but I don't know how I feel about spending that much on a sunscreen. I mean, I know I should invest in some, like, if I'm going to invest in anything, it should be sunscreen, but I just feel like there are cheaper options. And also, it says it expires in May, and I bought this over the summer. I hauled this on my YouTube and on my Instagram. I think it was August. So it lasts less than a year from purchase, in my experience. I mean, maybe you'll be able to find one that doesn't expire until a later date. I do like that it has the actual date on it, month and year. I just don't think I'm going to repurchase this because it doesn't work under my makeup, so I haven't been wearing it. It does say it has primrose and linseed oil as well as safflower oleosomes. I haven't experienced any skincare benefits from when I did use this, and I'm about here. So I'm going to finish this and then try something else. But if you decide based on your own research that actinosates aren't a problem, then and if you don't wear makeup, like foundation, or any cream products, or you want something for your face that you can go swimming in, this may be a good option, and it's cruelty free, but it's just not for me. Lastly, I just got my Derma E order. They have free shipping over $25, so I was gonna get this anyway. This is my Derma E Tea Tree and Vitamin E oil. I hope you can still see me. Drop my phone again. This is my current one, and if you can see, it is down to here. There's practically nothing left. This is the first skincare product that I ever purchased, and it's the first one that's done something, so I went ahead and repurchased it. I was using the Derma E Vitamin C concentrated serum with hyaluronic acid as a moisturizer to go on top of that, or just like as the main thing I wear. And for a while I was using this with this on top, and then I would use this as my first step if I was going to use that. I don't use that every day because that would be a lot. But I think it's just funny because I just read that on the back it says see the difference, but like the letter C because it's a pun. I don't see a difference with this, and I'm down to here. If you know skincare, tell me, if I'm all the way down to here in a bottle, am I supposed to have already started to see results? Because I feel like I should. And I mean, I guess it performs in terms of moisturizing, but it's not as moisturizing as I wanted or expected. It's not marketed as that, and there is a vitamin C moisturizer, but online a lot of the reviews were saying it's so moisturizing I don't need a moisturizer with it. So I was like, that's a good idea, I guess. But this just I feel like hasn't done anything, and I know vitamin C is supposed to be an important step, and it didn't improve with uneven skin tone. I don't have fine lines or wrinkles yet, so I can't attest to that, but I use 2 pumps every time because I feel like 1 pump does half my face. So I use 2 pumps in the morning and 2 pumps at night. Sometimes when I'm doing my makeup, if I have to clean up under my eyes, I'll use a makeup remover, but I feel like by the time I get to that step in my makeup, it's already been 45 minutes, so I don't feel like that should have removed that much. I mean, this does have a weird layer to it, which I talked about in either the first cruelty-free update or the haul where I talked about this or something like that. I think that's normal for serums, but I'm not sure, but I just didn't feel like this did anything, and I would rather spend money on skincare that I can see makes a difference. So I'm not really super excited about either of these, but I'd use them. So because I was unhappy with that as a moisturizer / evening skin tone thing, I went ahead and I bought the Derma E Vitamin E Skin Oil, and then it says 14,000 IU, and this has safflower seed oil in it. I don't remember what the IU thing means. I remember looking it up when I wasn't sure. But this is just a huge bottle of basically vitamin E oil. I think actually, yeah, the safflower seed oil is listed first, so that should be in the higher concentration, I think. I don't remember. I know it, like in other countries, you have to list certain ingredients first, like talc or something, for whatever regulation reasons, so that could be the case, but this doesn't expire until December 2020, so they seem to have a really good expiration date range, and this expires in, what's 10, November or October? October 2020. So you get a pretty good amount of time with them. The reason I got this is because I felt like this sinks in better when I've been using it more regularly, because my skin's used to absorbing the oil. And I feel like this feels moisturizing except for the tea tree oil part of it. So if I put too much of it on, the tea tree oil will dry me out. So I wanted to get this to moisturize, and if that becomes too drying and I want to use it all over my face, I can mix them. I don't know how well safflower seed oil and tea tree oil mix in terms of reactions on my skin. But my plan is to use that first and then this, and then if I don't seem to have any sort of reactions to it, I don't mind mixing them. Because Stephanie just posted her sunscreen video, I'm anticipating a lot of people are going to be looking for cruelty-free sunscreens. So I think I said skincare video and I meant sunscreen, whatever. I actually printed out a while ago from Logical Harmony her lists of cruelty-free brands, and I don't reprint them. I just, like, if there's new things added, like at Sephora, I have a list on the back of brands that are newly cruelty-free, and then I cross something out if it becomes not cruelty-free. But when I was on ULTA, I found about 8 brands that were cruelty-free, just for sunscreen alone. And just based on my old list, so there may be more. So I was actually really impressed with that. And then I have a CVS near me, so I went to the CVS website and I found a larger list of brands that were cruelty-free. So I'm going to list all of the brands I found in the description in case you are looking for sunscreen and you don't even know where to start. I think that's a good group of brands to start with. If you have a recommendation already because you're already on top of your sunscreen and skincare and whatever, let me know. And if you can recommend to me skincare that helps with redness not caused by rosacea, that would also be great. I've been using, I forget what it's called, it's from Derma E. It's like a twice a week skin peel with AHAs for my keratosis pilaris. I know there's keratosis pilaris specific skincare products, but I wanted to see if there was something that could help with the overall redness, because I also have redness just from being a white, almost translucent person, so like my cheeks get really red. I mean, maybe that is rosacea, and then I have like 3 types of redness, because acne, keratosis pilaris, and then whatever causes redness here. So if you can recommend products for any of those 3, this seems to be good for acne after it starts. So I want to see if by mixing it with this, I can help prevent it. But if you know something that's preventative for acne but not drying out, that does not include salicylic acid as the ingredient for that, let me know, because that doesn't work for me. This is the first thing that's ever helped with my acne. I know there's the salicylic acid, and then there's one that starts with a B. It's like benzoyl or benzoy something. That I thought worked for me, but I don't think it really did compared to how this worked. I think I just thought it was helping, but really my acne was just going away on its own. But yeah, if you can recommend skincare to me, I really like the Derma E brand. There's a lot of brands I haven't tried for skincare, but I feel comfortable with Derma E because I tried a product from them that works. Nothing's given me a reaction yet. They are 100% vegan, so that's nice. They're available in drugstores, depending on the drugstore, in ULTA. They have their online website where you can get free shipping over $25. They also have a subscription feature on their website where you can pay a cheaper price for whatever the item is, and you can either get it every 30 days, 60 days, or 90 days. Yeah, that's basically everything I wanted to talk about. I actually had more empties than I thought, so I think my future videos will be shorter. Thank you for watching, and let me know if there's anything you want me to touch on in these videos in the future that I didn't. I was thinking about going through my nail polish in this video, but it's going to be too long, so that'll be a separate video. And I didn't haul any makeup because that's the bulk of my content is talking about makeup, so you're going to see it elsewhere. This is basically talking about the things where I normally wouldn't necessarily touch upon them. Oh, you know what I was going to talk about? Cotton rounds. I finished a pack of them from maybe Target, some brand that I don't know if they're cruelty free or not. I know the ULTA pads are, but I wanted to know if anyone knows if these ones are cruelty free. I think I talked about this in the last video. I have no idea if Beauty 360 is cruelty free, but this is literally the only cotton round and Q-tip brand at my CVS. Like, this is it, because it's the CVS brand. I have no idea. So let me know. Oh, I bought this month, so that's part of the haul.